Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people. I'm doing this video in English because I really want to express myself the best that I could. I love when I have an idea in my head and I don't want to have to stop and think about words in Arabic or how to properly phrase it so you understand it. So let's hope English does it. I want to talk to you about this phrase, this advice that I have given myself. Part of it is my father telling me this when I was a kid. He would tell me, so the first part of it is do your best. And he would constantly tell me about going to school. I love that he never pressured me to get straight A's, excel in subjects. He really always said, Umayma, do your best. That's all that matters to me. I absolutely love that because we have to realize that we don't need to excel in everything, that doing our best at the time being, because our best differentiates depending on your life situation, on what you're going through, on the standards that you're giving to yourself, on many things. So doing your best can be subjective. It's you and yourself, and that's why the second part is be honest with yourself. So I want to give an example of making videos. Let's go straight to the point. When I give myself, when I tell myself, Umayma, you need to film this amount of videos per week, I tell myself what is the best that I can do in this week with the life situation that I'm in, with the environments that I have, everything included, all the factors included. What is the best for me? And then I do those things. Let's say I slack off on some days. I have to be honest with myself. Umayma, why are you slacking off? Be honest with yourself. Are you slacking off because you simply are being lazy? Are you slacking off because you haven't been very disciplined? Are you slacking off because you're tired? And if you tell yourself you're tired, are you really tired? I feel like we really have to question what our mind tells us, because our mind will always tell us things that will keep us comfortable. We literally constantly lie to ourselves. I mean, we see that all day, every day when it comes to going after our goals, our dreams, our objectives. We're constantly giving ourselves excuses. And I think it's a very good habit to learn to question our excuses. If you say you don't have time, ask yourself, do I really not have time, or am I spending too much time on my phone? And these two phrases of doing your best and being honest with yourself is a way for you to excel. It is a way for you to really become who you want to become. It's a way for you to stop lying to yourself and really reaching your full potential. And when you're being honest with yourself, there's some days when being honest with yourself means being kind to yourself. There's some days where you need to forgive yourself and be okay with not going after those objectives and goals, because it's life. We have to realize even the most successful of people didn't have all good days. I hate this idea that successful people reached their dream by being 100% all day, every day, 24/7, working towards their dreams. No, every single person that is successful now and doing what they love, I'm pretty sure they struggled, and I'm pretty sure there were days where they didn't feel like doing the things that they had to do. And that's okay, but then this is when you need to be honest with yourself. This is when advice gets tricky. If I tell you be kind to yourself, you need to be honest with yourself about what being kind to yourself means. Because if I just tell you be kind to yourself and you're slacking, not doing what you have to do, not working out, not eating right, and labeling that as not eating right, not going after your objectives, not reading, not doing your journaling, all of that. If you're not doing that and then you're like, oh, but the advice was to be kind to myself and I'm being kind to myself. You are being very kind to yourself, maybe too kind, where you're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself though, because being kind also has its limits. And I don't want to say its limits necessarily, because I don't think there should be any limits to how kind you are to yourself. But being kind to yourself is also being honest with yourself, because when you are honest with yourself, you know what you truly deserve. You truly love yourself, and when you truly love yourself, you know that you have to do the things that you have to do because it is what's best for you. It is what's best for who you want to become. It is what's best for the career you want. So please be kind, do your best, and be honest with yourself. Like there are definitely gonna be days where you're just simply lazy. You know what? There are days where you know what, you're just like, I don't want to be disciplined. That was harsh. I don't want to be disciplined. I don't want to do shit today. And I think that should be normalized as long as you're honest with yourself. Because when you're honest with yourself, you know you won't let yourself that way for too long. You know you would be wasting your potential if you stay that way for too long. That wouldn't be very honest of you to yourself. So, on that note, know what you deserve. Know that you deserve to be the best version of yourself. You deserve to live the best quality of life. You deserve to take care of your body. You deserve to do all these things. So really, being honest with yourself is an act of self-love. You know what you deserve. You're going after it. You do your best. That's what's most important. Do what you can. Do your best at what you're doing. And that's what matters. And then there's some days where you're going to be honest with yourself and you say, you know what, I'm giving myself these 2 days. I'm giving myself this week where I just want to slack off. And after that week, you're like, it's over. I'm going after it. That's it. Because I need to be honest with myself. And right now, I'm not doing my best. I'll see you guys soon. I can't wait.